Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different, not a review. It's going to be my list of favorite fragrances for different occasions in the summer. So I've seen some other reviewers do this trend and I wanted to try it out, give you guys my picks. So basically I've just come up with different summertime occasions and I have fragrances to recommend that you wear. So let's just jump into it. I've got a big box of fragrances down here, very heavy. So the first occasion, well, it's not really an occasion, but it is a category, is fragrances that I think would be a very good everyday slash signature scent for the summer. And for this, I recommend Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This is a recent addition to my fragrance collection, and I think it is the perfect summertime signature everyday scent. You could wear this easily every single day in the summer in the warm weather. And the reason that I like this one is because, one, Guerlain is an amazing fragrance house, one of the most popular in the whole world. But I like this one in particular because I think that this one is a little different. And what makes it different is the lavender note that is in here. Most female fragrances do not have lavender in them, and I think it works beautifully in this. It's just beautiful floral notes and it just smells very nice and clean. Not necessarily over the top sexy, but very enticing, if you know what I mean. Another one that I think could be good for everyday wear is by Lancome, and this is Oui La Vie Belle. I wanted to add this to my recommendations because La Vie Belle is one of the most popular fragrances in the whole world and is insanely complimented. Everyone says that they get tons of compliments when they wear La Vie Belle. And so what I like about Oui La Vie Belle, this is their newest release, flanker in the La Vie Belle line, is they added a rose note to this that makes it a little bit different than the other La Vie Belles, and I think that this one for me just comes off a little more fruity. A big complaint about the original La Vie Belles is just that it's kind of like cough-inducing, like syrupy, over the top, but I think that this one is much better. I think this one's a little more subtle, and the fruitiness and the rose makes it perfect for everyday wear. So the next occasion that you might find yourself in is nighttime or a date night, and the very first one that I have on this list is really only appropriate if you live somewhere where it gets a little bit cooler in the summer, not places like where I live, like in Florida or places like that, somewhere where it gets cooler at night. And this is by Jean Paul Gaultier, La Belle Les Parfums, and this is basically just their intense version of La Belle. What makes this the perfect date night scent is it's just so sexy and mysterious. It's tonka bean, it's vanilla, some caramelized gourmand pear, and this is just one of the sexiest fragrances that I've ever smelled in my life, and I just bought it recently and I'm obsessed with it, so I had to put it in this list. Do not sleep on this fragrance. This is one of a kind, so sexy. So the next recommendation that I have for a date night is another world popular fragrance, and this one is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, and this is an insanely popular fragrance. And the reason that I wanted to recommend this one is because it is a little warmer, a little bit spicier, and it really performs really well, so it'll last all night long. So it's really nice. It's got some warm twist in here, and it's just iconic. It's so sexy, and it's one of Chanel's most popular fragrances for a reason. And I think that it will definitely impress anyone that you're out with at night. The last date night fragrance that I'll recommend to you is I know, shoot me now. Maison Francis KURKDJIAN BACCARAT ROUGE 540. This is the EXTRAIT, and this one is pretty self-explanatory as well. I feel like everyone in the whole world knows about BACCARAT ROUGE 540 at this point, but the reason that I wanted to add this onto the date night section of this video is because this performs like a beast, and if you spray it at the beginning of the night, it'll be on you for like 12 hours. You know, it projects so much. Everyone will be turning their heads to follow you because it smells so good. So this is an amazing date night or nighttime fragrance as well. It makes me so happy. Okay, so the next list of fragrances that I have for you guys is for the gym or for the beach. So these are gonna be kind of like fresher fragrances. And the first one on the list is Light Blue Intense. This used to be my signature gym scent. I get compliments almost every single time I went to the gym. It's classic, it's been around forever. Perfect for the hot weather and for the beach as well. I don't need to talk too much about this. It's just super, super citrusy, almost a little aquatic. It's very, very popular. And so the next one that I have on this list is Replica Lazy Sunday Morning by Maison Margiela. I love this fragrance so much. I just bought this a few weeks ago and it is just heaven in a bottle. The name describes it absolutely perfectly. Lazy Sunday morning, just picture clean cotton, clean linen, but it has some floral note in here as well, so it kind of adds a little more than just like clean laundry smell. It doesn't last forever and it doesn't really project. All of the replica fragrances are eau de toilette, so I think that's another reason why it would be perfect for the gym, is because it's a little more subtle. You're not going to be offending a bunch of people when you go into the gym, you know what I mean? Like, they'll only smell it if they're like next to you or talking to you or something like that. So I think this is probably the most perfect gym fragrance in the world, and you just smell clean. So the last one that I have to recommend for the beach or gym is Tommy Girl. This one is a cheapie, and I wanted to throw it in here just because, you know, it's more affordable, and I feel like if you're just wearing this to like the beach or the gym, not everyone wants to wear a really expensive fragrance, so this is a great option. It's very soapy clean, very fresh. It's very like light and bright, has some honeysuckle in here, some rose, some lily, a ton of floral notes. It's a classic. It's been out forever. I think this came out in 1996, so it is vintage, and you can pick it up for really cheap. I think I got this bottle for $24, and it's nothing like super special, but it's affordable and it's mass appealing, and no one's going to be upset at you for wearing this because it is a little more on the subtle side. And so the next category that I have for you guys is for work or the office. I have a very short list for this one. I would recommend the Lazy Sunday Morning again for all the same reasons. Clean, fresh, not intrusive, not over the top, projective, and it's just beautiful, soft, clean linen with some florals. So the last one that I'll recommend for work office, a really good one, is Narciso Rodriguez for Her. It's just like a very clean, modern musk with some floral notes. It has some rose in there, and it's just a very clean, beautiful smell. And if you want to pick up that one, I recommend getting the eau de toilette versus the eau de parfum. People have reviewed that the eau de toilette actually lasts longer, which is not usual, but in this, it does happen. So in this case, pick up the eau de toilette. And then the last occasion that I have on my list is just a daytime occasion, brunch with the girls, going out. And for that, Delina, Parfums de Marly Delina, all day long. This is one of the most feminine, beautiful scents on the planet. It's just a lychee balm with some woodsy notes and lots of floral notes. It's just stunning. This is very pricey, niche fragrance, and I personally think it is one of the most beautiful feminine fragrances ever. And if you like Delina, you can definitely check out Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl. This is kind of said to be a dupe slash, you know, a fragrance that's very similar to Delina for like a third of the price. It's a little different. It still has that lychee balm, but it's just a little more fruity, but it's very, very similar. I did a whole review on this. I'll link it in the description below if you'd like to check it out. And like I said, it's a third of the price of Delina, so not a bad alternative. So that's my list of recommendations for these summertime occasions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below what you're loving right now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.